This is my custom ARC 170. This is a complete overhaul of the 2010 8088 ARC 170. And as you can see, it definitely looks different. It definitely looks fuller, more accurate to the source material. But let's just get into it. So starting off with the front, you can see that I just removed all the unnecessary colors. There are no grays. It's all just white and red. I made the underside more full, and then I made this sharper. I extended the nose by about 1 brick as well. And then if we make our way to the engines, you can see there's that cross section. Rather than it being a dome in the center, there's that cross section that makes it more accurate to the material. Moving on to the wings, I completely remade all 3 wings on each side, and they're obviously identical, but I made these longer. I made this wing longer by about 3 bricks, and then when these close, it's a lot more flush, and it's a completely perfect line in between the white and the red. And then you can see a little bit of that detail on the interior. When it comes to the engines, nothing much was changed in here, but I added some white here, which makes it more accurate, and then a bit of this black in a tire piece to add more thickness around the end. Moving on to the cockpits. The main gunner, or the main pilot cockpit, hasn't changed much. The only thing is I removed the way it opens. It doesn't open up like that anymore. You just have to take it off. And same with this one. Just comes off like that. And then the astromech droid, the only thing that is actually there is his head. It still turns, but the only thing that's actually there is the head. You can't fit the full body in with the modifications I made. And then the rear gunner seat, I took away what was originally the same cockpit piece, and I made it a smaller windscreen piece, which is more accurate. And I changed up the rear guns as well to be a little bit more detailed. And then I extended the rear of the ship by about 2 or 3 studs. So overall, the full body of the ship is about 4 bricks longer than it used to be. And then the underside, you can see it's a lot more full, and the shaping is a lot more accurate, especially right here. If we move on right here, it slants and goes that way. And then it kind of cuts right there and it goes back. And that is as accurate as I could personally make it. And not only is it more accurate, but it makes for a great way to hold the ship. You have some relief on the bottom here while you hold it up. So it's great for swooshability, that's for sure. And then if we move on to one of the last modifications I made, which was the large laser cannons on these wings, I added this, and then I changed up both of these guns, completely redid them and made them more detailed. And I added that triangular look to the back there, or to the front, I guess. Even though I couldn't exactly get a triangle or like a pyramid look, I got still like a triangular type of look. But yeah, this is my custom ARC 170. And if you're wondering, the gears still do work. that is the one thing I wanted to completely maintain. So if I can find it, that is the one thing I wanted to maintain to, you know, its fullest extent, as that is probably the coolest feature about this set, is that you can move them up and down through gears. The only problem is you can see the slanting with the wings. You know, it would be amazing if I could get it to look like that, but they do slant down. And even with the original set, they do slant down, but not as much as they do now. But yeah, this is my custom Arc 170, and this is my custom stand I made for it that turns all the way around, and you could pose it any way you want. I hope you guys enjoyed, and there's definitely more to come when it comes to custom ships that I've made. Thanks for watching.